Now, before this video starts, if you are not a subscriber of my page, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and be sure to hit the notification bell. That way, anytime I upload any new content, you will be one of the first to know. Thank you. What's good, YouTube? Today, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the KNF Concept filter. It's a variable neutral density filter. I've been looking into these because I've been doing a lot of vlogging out in like the daytime, the sunlight. I've been wanting to get more into like daytime long exposures, which many of you know it's kind of hard to do if you've ever tried it before, because you know, pulling in all that light, it's real easy to overexpose, or even trying to vlog in the daytime with like, you know, just trying to max out your settings as much as you can. A lot of times the background gets like blown out, it's overexposed and whatnot. So I've been looking into ways to deal with that. Come across this. I'm actually using one right now on this camera. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's open it. So ordered this from Amazon. It was like 20 bucks, $19.99 plus tax. Prime member, so I get free shipping. See, get a little card from them on here. Contact information if you need to get in touch with them, have questions about it. Looks like a phone number, email, and of course the website. Looks like they give you a microfiber cloth with it. It's pretty cool. Little KNF Concept microfiber. Now for the goodie. Here we go. Comes in this hard protective case. Of course, when I'm not using mine, I keep it in the case. And here it is inside. The plastic wrapper. And here you go. So it's a variable neutral density filter, not just a regular neutral density filter, ND filter, if you will. Whereas those, I believe, are just one piece of I think glass or quartz or plastic, whatever these are made out of. This one has two layered on top of each other. It tells you a minimum and a maximum on the ring. This one, of course, is 58 millimeters because all my lenses are running, they're either 58 millimeters or they're running a 58 millimeter step-up ring on them. That way it's easier. I don't have to buy a bunch of different sizes. I can just use the same one on all of them. I'm trying to keep one on the vlogging camera and then one on the photography camera. That way I don't have to take so much time switching back and forth. I've already got to swap them between different lenses anytime I change the lens. But I don't want to have to like put one camera down, another one. You know, I'm out somewhere, public area. I don't want to be just keep going through all my gear and pulling it all out. People get tempted. Somebody might try to steal it. Somebody, you know, snatch and grab, whatever. So I feel like it's easier to have more of these. Hopefully I'll have multiples, a few more multiples soon. I will say I'm really happy with this. For $20, it does what I needed to do. I get great pictures, I feel. My vlogs, I feel, are looking a lot better because now I can keep my shutter speed and my frame rate, you know, the 180 rule, they call it, where, you know, if you're shooting at 24 frames a second, you need to be shooting with your shutter speed at like 50. If you're shooting at 60 frames per second, you need to be shooting with your shutter speed at like 100 or 125. Now I'm able to keep that at that range for that natural movement, instead of having my cameras having to compensate, you know, auto adjust the shutter speed and ISO and all this and that. I can leave the settings where I want them to be. It gives me more control over my settings. I'm also able now, I've been doing some daytime long exposures. If anybody's seen my Instagram page, I have some pictures of the Shelbyville Dam at the Duck River, where I think I want to say I set my shutter speed for a couple of those photos around 20 to 25 seconds. And you know, in the daytime, if you don't have one of these on, it's just gonna be a really bright white scene. You won't really see anything else. So of course it helps with that. I'm not trying to just be an advocate for one, but I would say if you have not used one of these, definitely look into it. You don't have to get the same one I get. I just say for 20 bucks, this one does its job very well. They have other ones, of course. I've seen like the Tiffin, which is around like $95, $100. I was looking up some reviews on those. I may try that one in the future. One I definitely want to get my hands on and try is the Peter McKinnon variable ND filter. I want to say it's made by Polar Pro. I think it's Polar Pro, but they're a little bit more pricey. Those are around like $250, and I don't think they make them in a 58 millimeter. I want to say those are like for the lenses that you use on like full frame cameras. So just some insight on that. But basically what happens is when you set it all the way to minimum, I don't know if you can really see through it right here. Matter of fact, I'll shine it through here. Now you can see the light come through. Now when I adjust, set it to max, see how much light comes through. That's some, but not as much. I'll have to do a review on a sunny day. Today's kind of dark and gloomy outside, so it wouldn't be the best day, I feel, to really kind of test the limits of this thing. But I know when I did my snowy day vlog when it snowed last week, you know, the ground is really bright. There's ice and snow everywhere, but it helped me get like a really good exposure at the settings I wanted. So if you have used any variable ND filters, you use this one, please, down in the comments, tell me, what do you think about them? Any that you're fond of, any I should look into, price ranges of the different ones y'all have used and what y'all think about them. Yeah, thank you.